Hey Met fans, how you doing? This is Barry, a Met fan from the Bronx. Hope everybody's doing well on today, July 11th, 2022, Monday. On the last legs of my vacation, go back to work on Wednesday. Yeah, it sounds weird going back in the middle of the week, but I took a whole week and a couple extra days just to have a vacation from the vacation thing. You understand how that is, right? Anyway, uh, just wanted to touch bases on what was going on the weekend. I mean, we had a four-game series against the Marlins. We ended up splitting. You know, Marlins always tend to give us a hard time. I don't know what it is. It's I guess it's similar to like what the Rays be doing to the Yankees, except that the Rays are a better team anyway. But I guess in that fashion. But yeah, it was, we had those two good games. I mean, it was good, that nice comeback on Saturday against the Marlins with Keith's retirement day. And, talking about that, I wanted to just touch base. There's a lot of things that have been going on as far as like some of the Met groups and people that were talking about. Some people actually didn't want Keith to get his number retired. But let's analyze everything. Okay, all right. When he was traded back in '83, right? Yeah, it was. He felt, the way he felt like anybody else, man. I mean, you were playing for a great team. You won a World Series, MVP, all that stuff, and then you go to a team that's just in the bottom of the barrel. Um, I guess with that being said, you got to think about it. If I don't know if it was convincing. I mean, he mentioned a lot about his brother Gary that went and basically told him, look, you're in one of the greatest markets in the world. You got an up and coming team. You could drive that team. And, I guess he analyzed everything he saw. You had, Daryl already, who came up, I guess, he came up in '83. Doc coming up, Ron Darling. You had, all that great mix that we had, man. And, I guess we needed that bona fide leader. Now, the argument is always going to be about Keith, was with us from '83 to, basically '89, because that's when he ended up going to Cleveland. Um, you know, but look at what he did and the staple he has in our history as Met fans. You got to understand that I think if that trade did not happen and Keith did not re-sign with us, there was no way we could have got the rest of those pieces together, and it would have been hard to get a veteran, maybe out of free agency or maybe through another trade. I mean, you probably could have got a trade, but the team would have not had that commander on the field to guide everybody. I mean, you just got to be real about it, man. I mean, look, I know some people feel like he's being overpraised, but you just got to look at it the way everything went, man. Keith uh, went and led that team. He created everything as far, from '83 when they was, coming up, and he got traded. You saw the sparks. '84, '85. I mean, think about it. If we had a fucking wild card back then, we would have been in the playoffs every goddamn year through '89. Think about that. Okay, so I mean, it still hurts about '88. I mean, I still, I still feel we got jerked in '88, but fucking Dodgers. But look, I mean, people talk about other players who should get their number retired, like Doc and Gooden, and even Gary Carter. Um, I mean, yeah, they're notables, but I think you have to look at how everything developed from that to get where we were in '86. And unfortunately, it was Keith, man. It was Keith. It was Keith. I mean, if Keith wasn't there, I don't think we would be able to get that trade easily with Gary without any pushback. All that nice little mix we had. I mean, it is what it is, man, and that's truly how I feel about that. I think it's great that he got his number retired. The only thing that's missing for him is a Hall of Fame, and it's a shame because my man's got 11 Gold Gloves. He's got two World Series titles, MVP. I mean, great. I mean, granted, I don't think he's got up to the plateau of the 3,000 hits. But you know what? There's people who got in with less acolytes, and they're in the Hall of Fame. And I say he should be in the Hall of Fame. Him getting his number retired. I think eventually, those committees that the veterans committees that eventually will go in there, they gotta go and put him in. I say he's a Hall of Famer. I really do. I really do. And I just hope it happens. I really do. And we'll see how it goes. As far as other stuff goes right now, guys, I mean, we're just waiting for Jacob DeGrom to get going again. Hopefully everything transpires with Jacob and we can get him back on track and get him back in that rotation because we need him. We definitely need him. Atlanta's right on the heels. I think right now Atlanta's about a game and a half or a game and a half. Haven't checked the standings, but I think they're like a game and a half out. And we just got to get things going, guys. We do. I want to thank everybody, for taking the time to check out my channel. Please, if you are checking this out and you just like a regular fan's interpretation of what's going on with the Mets and so on, I'm trying to get this channel going. I got 2 other channels. This Sith Lord is a Metalhead, and that Goat Metal Show. In case you're into geeky stuff like Star Wars and everything, and also who is a metalhead. I am a metalhead. And I love my metal, and I love my Mets, and I love my Star Wars, and all my other stuff. So I'm just a big kid. I just turned 48 years old this weekend, and I'm just loving life right now. Okay? All right, guys. So if anything, please give me a like and subscribe. Give me some comments. Let me know if there's other things you want me to go and check out. And also check out my merch store, this Sith Lords merch on Facebook. I do have some Met themed shirts there. You can check it out. I'll give you a great deal. And send me a message. Let me know what you think. All right? All right, guys, this is Barry, Met fan, born and raised in the Bronx. Let's go Mets.